So now I want to talk with you about multiple inheritance. Okay. Do you remember when we talked about inheritance, how many types of inheritance we discussed in Java?
Many.
Yeah, like we said, we can have single inheritance where only class A extends class B, and we also had some hierarchical inheritance where class A is a parent, and we can have class B, class C, class D, are all of them children of the same parent class. Okay. And we had
Mm.
multi-level inheritance, where, for example, class A is a parent class, and then we have class B that extends class A. So class B is a child of class A. But again, we have class C, which extends class B. So class C is a child of class B. So class B here has two roles, acts as a child class for class A and acts as a parent class for class C. So this was a multi-level inheritance. And we said that multiple inheritance is not allowed in Java. Like, for example, we cannot say class A extends class B and class C at the same time. We said this one is not allowed, right?
Right.
Yes, and it was true. It's not allowed in within classes, but as a special case, okay, it's allowed in, you know, in interface. For interface, okay, it's allowed to make multiple inheritance. Okay, how is that? Let's see. It's telling you if a class implements multiple interfaces, okay, or an interface extends multiple interfaces, because this will never make a conflict. Why it will never make a conflict? Because interfaces already has no implementation. Okay, so if two interfaces have the same methods, okay, for example, uh, we have uh, one method with the same name, okay, shared among two or three interfaces, and the class implements all these interfaces. What will happen? No problem will happen because all these interfaces has no implementation for this method. So there is no conflict here. That's why the multiple inheritance is allowed only for interface as a special case. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's see here the, the multiple inheritance relationship allowed in Java. This is the only two cases allowed for multiple inheritance. It's either one class implements two interfaces, okay, or interface extends two interfaces. Instead of extending one interface, it can extend two interfaces. Like this interface, okay, can inherit the methods from this interface X and this interface Y. Both of them will get inherited to this child interface. And if a class implements multiple interfaces, so this class has to implement all methods inside both of these interfaces. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the
This is
only cases for multiple inheritance in Java. And we will see some examples of this, okay, in code. Here is a question I just answered you. Multiple inheritance is not supported in Java. So why it's possible to inherit multiple inheritance in interface? Why? We already answered, because its implementation is provided by the class. Okay, not by the interface itself. Interface has no implementation, which will never lead to any conflict, okay, if we have multiple inheritance. There is no conflict because there is no implementation inside this interface. You understand?
Kind of.
I see you have a question. So answer is a parent class. You're talking about which one is a parent class in
Yeah,
in this shape,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
The parent class are the one on top.
Oh, I see.
These are the parents, okay, and this one is the one at the bottom, okay, is the children. Okay, so class can implement multiple interfaces, okay, and an interface, child interface, can extend to parent interfaces. Okay,
Yeah, okay.
understand? Okay.
Mhm.
Yes, this is the question why it's allowed already answered. Before we go to this, you know, the comparison between abstract class and interface, I want to see, I show you some code. The multiple.
You okay?
So you see my screen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So here in our Honda class extends bike, right?
Right.
Okay, can we extend bike and cars at the same time?
No.
Because we just said multiple inheritance is not supported between classes in Java in general. Only supported only like in special case for the interface. So let's see how. We already now have some two interfaces. One is called parent interface, and one is called printable. This. And we created an inheritance relationship between printable and parent interface. Parent interface from its name is the parent, and printable is a child. Okay. So this one is normal. Again, 1-to-1. What is new that we can make this printable child inherit more than one parent interface. Like, let's create one more interface. Multi-interface. Okay. And in this multi-interface, I will put a void. I will put any message, whatever. Okay, and of course, any method should be, oh, sorry, it's not it. I declared it as class. So this multi-interface that has a method called element. Okay. I will try to raise my voice. You hear me well now?
A bit, yeah, a bit.
Okay, yeah, maybe it's a bandwidth issue. Anyway, now I create a new interface called multi-interface, and I put a method, abstract method called any method inside this interface. I will get back to printable, okay, and I will try to create a multiple inheritance relationship, okay, between this printable and parent interface. And again, I will add here multi-interface. As you can see, it's allowed. Unlike in classes, like here when I was in, I think in Honda, I just tried to add this card and it said, no, it's not allowed. Okay.
Mhm.
But here, unlike here in classes, in interface, as a, as I told you, as a special case, okay, it's allowed. So here, printable can extend to different interfaces. Okay, parent interface, multi-interface, both of them has its own methods. Okay, that should be implemented in all classes. Okay, that implements the printable or the interface. So here I have to go to paper. Look, I have a problem. Why? Because I'm only overriding the method inside printable itself, and the method parent method that exists of one of the parents of the printable. Okay, but the other parent, its member is still not implemented, which is any method. So here, once I implement this any method, as you can see, the error is gone. So here I will just put print statement. This is any method. Okay, and I will just copy paste so I can save time. In cards that also implements printable, and in documents, okay, that implements printable. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay, so here in my main method, I can say also p dot any method. It's okay, no problem. And I can do the same, okay, for class, like for example for this paper class, okay. Instead of this paper class implements only one interface called printable, I can make it implement multiple interfaces. Like for example, if I create here a new interface, I make it second interface. Okay. And in this second interface, okay, I will put a method called second. Okay. Here, if I go to paper class, instead of implementing only one interface called printable, no, I can easily say you're implementing printable and also implementing second interface. So it shows me that I should also implement the methods inside second interface, the same as I'm doing here for all these methods that exist in the printable interface. So here, once I do override to the second method. Okay, the error again gone. So this second method, okay, I will just implement this is a method in a second interface implemented by the same class. Do you have any problem?
It makes sense to me.
Okay. I can come here to the main method using my paper object P. I can again call P dot second method and I can run my program. Okay, I'm a paper, I'm a card, I print on it. This is show you interface. Okay, blah, blah, blah. This is any method. This is a method in a second interface implemented by the same as expected. So now what will happen? Look, I want to show you. Here in the paper class, implements two interfaces. One is called printable, one is called second interface. Okay, this printable, where is it? This printable interface, it had a method called print. Okay, and the second interface had a method called second. So both of them are completely different. Now what will happen if in this second interface, again, I put void print. The same as the one in printable. This is void print, I just to make sure that it's the same, exactly the same. I just copy from printable and I will paste it here. And I will go back to my paper class that implements both of them, both the printable and the second interface. Do I have any problem? No, I don't have any problem because here I'm already giving here this implementation. So this implementation is shared between both of them. Why? Because both of them has no implementation. They has only the name. And this name is not enough to create a conflict. Okay? Because here, if I go back to my main methods, okay, if I comment all this and I leave here p paper.print, which result I will get? Which result I will get? I will get this statement. I print on a paper. Where did I get this statement? I get it from the paper class that overrides the print, okay, the print method, right? So it exists only one in this paper class, right? Right? Okay. Just imagine, like, imagine to let you understand that I will go here to my printable class, okay? Just imagine that implementations are allowed, okay? And I will make this is implementation number 1, okay? And I will go to the second interface that is also implemented by paper. Okay, and I will do the same here, and I will say I will put a completely different implementation. A completely different implementation. Just imagine that this one is possible. Okay, now I have many implementations for the same print method. One is called a completely different implementation. Okay, another one is called this is implementation number one. Okay, so here if I go back to this main method and I say p.print, which one will I get?
The overridden one.
Now forget about the overridden now. I have here multiple, okay, interfaces or multiple parents, okay, has the same method, the same name, but different implementation. And now using this child class object, I'm trying to call, okay, this method. So which result I will get here? And instead of I print on a paper, imagine this one don't exist. Like here, just imagine that this one doesn't exist. Okay?
Mhm.
Which one will I get? I will get the one in printable, which is this implementation number one, or I will get the one in second interface, which is called a completely different implementation. Which one will I get? It's a conflict, right?
Right.
It's a conflict.
Right.
That's why it's not allowed. It's only allowed because I cannot put implementation, okay, in print and in interface. So while we don't have implementation, we have only a name, so there is no conflict can happen.
No implementation and interface, right?
Yeah, no implementation in interface. So this way we don't have, we assume or we guarantee that no conflict will happen. Okay.
Makes sense.
So yeah, for me, I'm done explaining multiple
Yeah, thank you.
comparisons. We'll just make a quick uh, comparison between the abstract class and the interface. Just give me a moment and I will get back to you. Okay. You see my screen, right?
Right.
Okay. Just a quick comparison. Okay. To compare between abstract class interface, so spelling, abstract class, and interface. Both are used but achieve abstraction. Or you can declare the abstract method, abstract class and interface. Both cannot be instantiated. Okay? But there are many differences between abstract and interface. So now let's see the difference. There's a difference between abstract class and interface. As you can see here, abstract class can have abstract and non-abstract methods. other side, interface can only hold abstract methods. Non-abstract methods are not allowed. So interface can have only abstract methods. Okay. Point number
Screenshot that.
Point number two. Abstract class doesn't support multiple inheritance. So when we just discussed now, but interface supports multiple inheritance. Point number three, abstract class can have final and non-final, static and non-static variables, while interface has only static and final constants. Okay. Point number four, abstract class can provide the implementation of interface, but interface can't provide the implementation of abstract class. Point number five, abstract keyword is used to declare the abstract class, and interface keyword is used to declare the interface. Point number six, abstract class can extend another Java class and implement multiple Java interfaces. Interface can extend another Java interface only. As I showed you in code, interface cannot extend the class, but interface can extend another interface. Okay. Okay. Point number seven, abstract class can be extended using keyword extends, but interface can be implemented using keyword implements. As I told you, class cannot extend an interface, but it implements an interface. It's implemented using the keyword implements. Point number eight, abstract class can have class members like private, protected, and so on. But in interface, all members by default are public. Yeah. That's all. That's a comparison between abstract class and interface. I hope it's clear. Now I'm done. If you have any questions, please ask me.
That's good. I think I covered everything.
Send me in chat. I don't know why I cannot hear you. Okay, so you have no question. I'm so happy that it's clear to you. Yeah, and it's a very important topic and it's straightforward. And it's not hard. Okay, I'm happy that it's clear to you. I hope you will find it even more easy when you have some practice on your own. Okay. Yeah, we near the end of fundamentals. Yes, we are almost done with the fundamentals. Then we will take it to the next level, to some advanced topics, or more specific topics. Okay.
Yeah.
These are some. We will see, but let's now focus on fundamentals. We'll have some code practice in the next session. Just focus, make quick review about abstraction in general, whether it's abstract class or interface. Suppose we will have some code practice, okay, in the next session. Okay? Okay, good.
Right.
So, yeah, nice to see you today and see you in the
Thank you. Likewise.
See you in the next session.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Take care, brother. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.